Good morning everybody, my dear students. I would like to welcome you in my online class and also offline class. Today I am going to teach you here about PTE, and in PTE I am going to teach you listening module. How many questions are there? What are the techniques for this? Especially in this video I am going to make for summarize spoken text. And overall I give you information for each the questions and the number of questions what they appears in the examinations. So till the end of this video you have to watch and stay with me. Have a look. Let's begin. Listening. This part of the test is 30 to 43 minutes long and it contains 8 different questions types. The questions are based on audio or video clips which begin to play automatically one after another. You hear each audio or video clip only once. The video clips or any other audios will not be repeated. You are allowed to take notes on paper or on a notepad in the examination time. Let's go and move on. Now here is, have a look. This is the box and this is the questions for listening of PTE. Now what are the types of questions you can see here? You see the first question, PTE listening section question topic, summarize spoken text. The first question in the exam, look at, since November 16, 2021, some questions format have been updated and it's new. Till now in this 2023 also you get the same pattern for the examination time. In this video, I will provide you all the information which are really important to learn for PT aspirants, PT learners. Now come with me to learn this. Summarize spoken test in the examination, 1 to 2 questions only come to exam. Multiple choice, multiple answers. This is called MCQs, where you have the audio and you will listen on audio clip and you have the question given with multiple answers. These questions in exam 1 to 2 questions appear. Next, fill in the blanks. In fill in the blanks question, you may have 2 to 3 questions. It is given the time also, the seconds. You can see in detail what times you will have for what questions. Now for summarize spoken text, you may have 60 to 90 seconds to retain 50 to 70 words, 10 minutes to write. Unlike summarize written text, in summarize written text you may have time 10 minutes where you should write there 5 to 75 words having only one full stop in one sentence. But in this place you can use 3-4 sentences also. Don't get panic, it's easy. I give you template also. Multiple choice you may have for per question 40 to 90 seconds. Audio also, and you should just tick the answer there. Fill in the blanks question, 2 to 3 questions, 30 to 60 seconds per question. Highlight correct summary. For this question you may have 1 to 2 minutes, 30 to 90 seconds you may have per question. Multiple choice single answer you may have 1 to 2 questions, 30 to 60 seconds. Selecting missing word, you may have 1 to 2 questions, 20 to 70 seconds per question. Highlight incorrect word, 2 to 3 is called the question number, and here is even the time limitation, 15 to 50 seconds. Next, last question is very important, right from dictation. If some of the students gets a panic and they wait for here a lot for long, then they will miss this question at the end. This question carries good score, that's called almost 21 and 20 for reading as well as for writing, right from dictation. Okay, time 3 to 5 seconds per questions. Total time given here 30 to 43 seconds and the question 12 to 20. Now in this video I am going to teach today about summarize spoken text. Now you should learn these things in detail. Now I will be in this side and I will provide you all the information which you are really needed. Summarize spoken text tasks. After listening to our recording, write a 50 to 70 word summary. you may have one audio clip. So what do you think? First of all, focus on the beginning of the audio always, and till the end of the audio you should note down 4-5 key points, so that you can use the template and fill in that, right? You should make here 3-4 sentences, no need to get panic. But remember, word limit 5 to 70 is the word limit. Also, you can use here some connective also. I will provide you up to some time. In this summarize spoken test, it's not so tough because it is good way to provide you convincing score. Prompt length 60 to 90 seconds for one audio clip. Skilled assessed here, listening and writing. Time not applicable. Just full time is given 30 to 43. In the time you should do it. How to transfer this question? For this item type, you will hear an audio recording and will need to write a 50 to 70 word summary of what you heard. You have 10 minutes to listen and write your summary. The audio begins to play automatically. You are only able to listen to the audio recording once. The word count at the bottom of the screen counts the number of words you write. Make sure to write a minimum of 50 words but not more than 70 words. In an average, you should write the word limit 40 to 50 ratio. You get the better score for that. There are also cut, copy and paste buttons which you may choose to use while constructing your summary. Cut means what? Select text from your answer. The word which you type, you can copy from there. You cannot copy from the outside. Only what you write on the screen, that you can copy, cut and paste. You can see here the option given. Now we go and move for the next, some useful tips. Have a look. In some useful tips, you will see and understand these things here very carefully. Some useful tips and strategies to learn for summarize the spoken text. 1. Number, make sure your pen and notepad or the copy are ready for lecture starts. When the lecture begins, you should write there what the lecture, what the audio is about. And you should use some other key points there, 4-5 key points. Write down around 6 to 7 broken sentences or group of words like this notes. Make some word. Hit important names, dates, places, things, technical terms and quotes. If there is given any technical terms, that you can hit for that. You can write short forms and abbreviations just to remember. For example, if there is given Kathmandu, so you can put a KTM. Yes, to understand. If there is given United States of America, so you can put here USA to understand yourself. Okay, and that's not so difficult for you to catch it. Now similarly, if you skip something, don't try to remember it. Better go ahead. While listening the audio, suppose you miss one word. Don't think what the word was. Just go on to listen next word. While making notes, avoid any types of article and spelling errors. When you make the notes, don't write any a, n and the like that, because it's like just making notes. When you write and when that's writing the screen, in that time you can notice where to put article and preposition like that. No need to be panic for this situation. Write capital letter for the first letter in the sentence. In a sentence, the first letter of the word always capital. You know very well, right? Unlike retail lecture, you can make here 4-5 sentence. You can make here 4-5 sentence. In even summarize written text, there is given the only one sentence, but here given 4-5 sentence. Don't make mistake in spelling. Don't repeat the same word or meaning. Don't write abbreviation, contraction forms. Short for the word or letter like don't put like this. You should not write like this, it and apostrophe this. Write what? It is full form. It's a number of 2 words. Yes, it's a single word. You should write this. Now go for the next. Don't make mistake in spelling. Don't repeat the same word meaning more than once. Don't write abbreviation that I have told you before. Don't use slang in formal language. Don't use the language which doesn't carry the better score, right? And be very punctual yourself to use the advanced words and use sometimes a connective also. Now move on for the next. To make you more intelligent about these types of questions, I have made these things to you. You will be listening to a short recording in each talks, all of which you will relate to academic subjects such as humanities, natural sciences and social sciences. Don't worry, you won't need to be particularly knowledgeable about these subjects, as all of the information needed to answer the questions can be found in the recording. It means in the recording you will all have the academic topics, like for global warming, for population development, for example natural disaster, anything. Now marking criteria. In content you may have 2 marks. Form 2, grammar 2, spelling 2, vocabulary 2. So what's the number of score? 10. Right or not? In examination, if you mistake in the spelling, you may get 1.5, 1, 0.5, 0 score like this if the structure mistake. Content means the word which you type. Form means the structure. Grammar means like subject, verb and object. Spelling you know well. Vocabulary means the word selection that you select. Make the word selection better one. Now go for the template that you are waiting for. Okay, useful template for summarized spoken text. Now template 1. The speaker was discussing, put here topic. The speaker was discussing about global warming, about endangered species, one rhino. She or he, depends on the person, mentioned that the importance of what you put thing there. Moreover, she or he talked about, again put the word, she or he described, put the word here. In conclusion, the lecturer suggested that the value of means look, you need to put 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 keywords there. I'll put the template. How many words here? 19. Already 19 here. If you put 10 words again here, it's called 29. If you put 15 words like 34, it's a good one for you. Even you can go to see the next one. Look, the mentioned lecture was about, put the topic here, and several points were mentioned. Firstly, the speaker described, put the topic there, next thing. Secondly, she or he talked about, second idea. There is a first idea, put here the topic, like global warming. Maybe there comes here comes the importance of this education. Next, for the second idea, put here. Moreover, she or he mentioned, what he mentioned, overall the lecture suggested that complete. Any confusion now? Look, I kept here one sample answer for you. Suppose this is an audio clip, right? This is an audio clip, and when you have heard, this will not come to the screen. This is the audio clip, and when you listen this, look, listen to the following text. Take notes of the main ideas and write a 50 to 70 words response. You will have 10 minutes to complete the task. Clear concept now? Now suppose it's the audio clip for 90 seconds, and look, I have made here notes. Clear or not? Notes, just make yourself notes. No need to get worried for this. And then look the summary. This is the summary. Can you see? The speaker was discussing her music and African heritage. She mentioned that her mother was a Trician, look, there is given mother, right? And told her crazy stories when she was young. When she was young, right? Look, young, the time given there. Similarly, she talked about how she was told that Africa is the future and is serious. I just put here. Look, clear not? And she described how when people ask if her work is about poverty. What is poverty? You can see. Look, war, poverty. Yes, it's a note I have made. And is serious. Okay. War and or AIDS. She says it is not, suggesting that it is fun and frivolous, like bubble gum. Even there you can see this word, Afro bubble gum. You can see Afro bubble gum is the word. You should be very careful with the spelling. Most of the students, they do mistake in the spelling for this situation. Now can learn for the next thing. I have another one example for you. Look how many words are given here. 70 words. Next audio. Now this you can see. Please read this audio. Now you can read here as a sample for this, but in the real exam you will have the audio to listen. Look, can you read this once? You may have just some minutes. Read from beginning to the end. Clear now? Okay, now you can see the here sample answer. Look, I have made some notes. I would like to show you. Discrimination based on age, rejecting on the basis of age, no such thing for adults, nobody is born ageist, media bombards us with negatives, Hollywood 12% name clear, character 60 and off, senior moment same as junior moment. Now you can see. Look, the speaker was discussing ageism. Now, firstly, she talked about discrimination based on person's age. Clear now? Secondly, she mentioned rejecting a haircut or relationship. Look, age. It is not given to that is I have added here because it was age inappropriate. Moreover, she discussed how Hollywood has about 12% of named characters over the age of 60. Finally, she suggested no one is born ageist, and quipping about a senior moment didn't explain why if she had a junior moment. She never passed comment on it. Look, I just kept whatever I have copied and also I used some other words to do. So any confusion for you now? So my dear students, you should learn this box also for section overview. In summarized spoken text, you should write down a summary of 50 to 70 words after listening to an audio clip. In the exam, you may have 1 to 2 questions only, right? And here is the one audio clip played for 60 to 90 seconds only. and we may have the partial score. Listening and writing, you get the score for this. So how is the score for you? Let me show you the score for examination also. Let me take some moment time. I want to make you clear for that reason. Just for a moment. Score evaluation. These are the templates and this PowerPoint which I have made myself. Now you can see here on your screen of the projector. Now you can see, my dear students, for writing, look at here. In writing you got right from dictation. How is the score? 21. It's a new score. That is the old one. Now next you can get here listening. In listening module also, right from dictation. What is the score? 20. Clear the concept now? So you must be very aware about this. And also I would like to teach you these things. In examination, you should practice right from dictation 6 questions per day. These are the questions which you have to practice on daily basis. Here is not mentioned summarized written text, that you also add here and practice daily for 4 to 5 questions. And thank you for students for watching. We will be here for the next question and topic for the next day. Have a good day.